Hi everybody, it's Ashley here and McKaylee. Say hi. Hi. Alright, so today I'm trying to keep up on making videos. So today I am going to make a video about how me and my boyfriend Nick met. I've gotten a couple questions about this on Twitter, and a couple on here, about how I met him, and stuff like that. So, I'm not really going to do, like, an in-depth one of, like, what he thinks or anything like that, about me being a teen mom or anything, but, because obviously McKaylee is not Nick's daughter. She's Corey's daughter. But, I'm just going to kind of, I guess, say our history, about how we met and how we got together and stuff, and, yeah. So to start it off, Nick and his brother were, oh, hi, I love you. She loves kisses. You're silly. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, sorry. So anyways, oh no, you dropped your bunny. To start it off, I just want to say that Nick loves McKaylee, and whoa, she's leaning over. He loves McKaylee, and she definitely loves him. Like, when we're around him, like, she just loves being with him. And, so it's a good relationship, and him and his brother have been around for me since the beginning, of all this craziness of Teen Mom and stuff. They were the first ones I told, so we were friends before, but anyways, you are crazy. So, I guess, start it off, we'll just say that we first met on August 4th of 2011. And how we met was a mutual friend of ours. His name was Chris. He actually, like, we were kind of talking a little bit. Like, he knew my sister, and we were kind of just talking, and nothing, like, crazy or anything. We were just hanging out and stuff. And at the time, I was still dating Corey, and I was already pregnant, but I didn't know it yet, because it was, like, right at the beginning of August, so I was only, like, 2 or 3 weeks pregnant. And, so we were just, I don't know, hanging out, and we went up to, the mountains, actually, just, like, for the night. It's, like, a cliff that you can, like, look off and see all of Colorado, and so we went up there, and he, like, called me before, and, because my sister was supposed to go with me, that knew him. Oh, your foot's stuck. My sister that knew him before me was supposed to go with me, so, just chill and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Your foot was stuck. And, anyways, sorry, she's being crazy today. So my sister was supposed to go with us, but then she just didn't go. But he had called me, like, right before and was like, is it okay if I bring my friends? And I was like, I don't care. And his friends were Nick and his brother. So we went up to the mountains and looked out and just hung out, I guess. And then they both had me on Facebook, like, that night, because we went back to their house and we were, like, hanging out in their garage and just talking, whatever. And they added me on Facebook. So we started talking on Facebook, just like, hey, what's up? Not much, how are you? Type of talk, I mean, it wasn't anything. But, and then me and Corey broke up in September. So that was the beginning of August. Me and Corey broke up in September, like the very beginning of September. And Nick had homecoming at his school on September 15th or something like that. And he was like talking to me like a week before, and the week before his homecoming was my homecoming, and a week before my homecoming is when me and Corey broke up. So it was kind of, just like whatever. It kind of sucks because I didn't have a date to homecoming anymore or anything. So not that he was really wanting to go anyways, but me and Corey broke up, so I went to my homecoming, and then I went to his homecoming because he had texted me a week before, right after my homecoming, and was like, I have an extra ticket for homecoming, and I don't know, like, who to go with. And I was like, oh, I'll go with you, like, as a friend, like, I'll go hang out with you and whatnot. And he's like, okay, cool. So we went to his homecoming. At this point, we weren't really... we both knew that we kind of liked each other, but it wasn't really anything big yet. And so we went to homecoming. I'm pretty sure it was like September 15th or something like that. And then, whoa, chill. And then we were talking, and then we just kind of like stopped talking. Like, how, I don't know how to explain it, but how that happens? You just like kind of stop talking. And we didn't really stop talking. We just stopped talking as much, I guess. And then he ended up dating this girl, started dating this girl on October 11th, so I was kind of like, whatever, like, I guess it's not going to work out, and at that point we weren't talking much anyway, so it didn't, I was like bummed when I found out, but it wasn't anything, like serious, and yeah, that's your, oh no, it's stuck too, there you go, and, so that relationship lasted until like next May, and I was pregnant, and like that November I think is when I told him and his brother that I was pregnant, and they didn't believe me at all. And then yeah, and then Corey really wasn't around at all. You guys know that. As soon as September hit, he like never came around. So I was about 2 months pregnant when he stopped coming around. So I told them about it, and they were like, well, get a pregnancy test, And I was like, well, I don't have money to. So I never took a test or anything, whatever. And obviously I ended up being pregnant. And here you go. And I don't know, I talked to his brother a lot more than him at this time because he had a girlfriend that was like super controlling, kind of, I guess. And didn't really let him talk to me as much, like even if it was like just like friends, like she just wouldn't let him talk to me. So I talked to his brother a lot more, and then like February, March, or something like that, his brother got back with his girlfriend, and they both stopped talking to me because they had girlfriends now. And, what are you doing, crazy? And it was just kind of like, we talked, but not really type of thing. So whatever, but, and then May came around, and he went to Vegas for Supercross, I think it was Supercross, I'm pretty sure it was Supercross, for motocross, and he went to Vegas for that for like a week or so, and he was like texting me when he was out in Vegas, and, we were like talking, and, he was asking how McKaylee was doing, and, whatnot, and just, talking. And then when he came back in like June, he had broken up with his girlfriend or whatever, but she was like still trying to stay with him. She was like one of those crazy psycho exes. And then it finally ended, and we started talking, and then a few things happened. Like, we weren't together, but we were talking like we were together. And then he kind of, I guess, like, got freaked out by the fact that, like, at this point he was 16. He was 16 years old. Like, he didn't want a girlfriend with a baby, like, he's right in the middle of high school. Like, what are you going to be able to do? Nothing, Oh! Okay. I took it off your hand. Sorry. So he was kind of, like, freaked out by the thought, I guess, and started talking to some other girl. And so it just was kind of, like, this huge, like, crazy, weird, like, I don't know, emotional thing. I don't know. And so we ended up completely stopped talking. And we didn't talk again until late July, early August-ish is when we started really talking again. And then he was like, well, you know, like I talked to my mom. You know, like I'm okay with it. You know, he's like, my parents, you know, think that like it's my decision. You know, like type of thing. Oh, you're right. She's being so crazy today. Anyways, so then we started talking again in August, and I explained to him, I was like, this isn't just me in this relationship. Like, if you're here from me and McKaylee. I mean, obviously not financially. I don't make him pay anything. Obviously, it's not his kid. I was like, but, I mean, I'm not looking for a high school fling. I was like, I want a serious relationship. And he was like, yeah, I understand. I totally understand. So on September 5th, he finally asked me out, and it's September 5th of 2012. So we had known each other for just over a year. And, yeah. And, McKaylee was about 5 months old. Almost 5 months old. Wow. Anyway, so we started dating on September 5th of 2012. And we have been together ever since. We've had some rocky times and, you know, some arguments and fights, but for the most part, we have a pretty healthy relationship. He loves McKaylee. He plays with her. He, you know, will take her wherever we go, obviously. His parents and his family love her, too. And, I don't know, it's just really awesome, I guess. So it's been a year and 2 months, so it's been 14 months that we've been together, and it's been really great. So he's definitely awesome with her. I know he loves her, and she loves him, and he just is a great guy, and really does help. Him and his family, you know, do what they can, and they just love her. And me too. It's just, everything is just really good with us. So that's kind of where we stand now. And we're talking about moving in together like this time next year. That means we would have been together about 2 years. We both want to move out before we're 20. But you know. I don't know, he's doing really great. He's still in high school. I'm still in high school. We live kind of far apart, so it's kind of hard to see each other, but we do see each other. We try to see each other on the weekends, every weekend. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but most of the time it does, so that's really good. And we talk all the time on the phone, over text, and just hang out. It's really good. So we're definitely, I can't really speak for him, but I'm definitely not planning on changing it anytime soon. I love being with him, and it's pretty awesome. So he's like my best friend. So, I mean, it's everything in one little bundle. She's mad because her coat's on backwards. Anyways, so yeah, that's a story. So if you guys have any questions or anything, you want any advice or anything at all, you can ask me down below, message me. Hey, chill. Come here. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Twitter and Instagram. I'll put those down below. You guys can ask me questions or anything you want. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll keep making videos. Bye. Hey, you want to say bye? Come here. Come here. Oh. Say bye. 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 You're not going to say it? Okay, book here. Oh, you're going to scream. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys.